show that an analytic function with constant modulus is constant. So let suppose f of z is an analytic function of the form u plus iv. So f of z is analytic. So what is mod of f of z? Mod of f of z, we have given it to be constant, that is c, or let us say k. Now what is mod of f of z? If f of z is u plus iv, mod of f of z will be square root of u square plus v square equal to k. So that means u square plus v square is equal to k square. Now we make the two cases. If k equal to 0 and if k is not equal to 0. So for k equal to 0, we have u square plus v square equal to 0. That means u equal to 0 and v equal to 0. That means f of z is 0 plus I0, that is 0, which is a constant function, which is trivially true. Now if k is not 0, then what will happen? So for k non-zero, let k is not equal to 0, therefore u square plus v square is equal to, say, constant k, or k square we can say. So to differentiate this relation with respect to x and y, so therefore this is relation we are having, and with the help of relation we have to find a function. So such type of problem we have discussed. If the relation in u and v given, then how to find the function f of z in terms of z. So here we differentiate this relation with respect to x and y. So the differentiate with respect to x and y. So the derivative with respect to x will be 2u ux. This is a notation of partial derivative of u with respect to x. 2u ux plus 2v vy is equal to derivative of k to be 0. Sorry, this is derivative with respect to x. And then derivative with respect to y will be 2u uy, this is notation of partial derivative of u with respect to y, plus 2v vy equal to 0. So these two relations we are having. And now since we have given the function to be analytic, so the Cauchy-Riemann equations are satisfied. So what we are having, partial derivative of u with respect to x is partial derivative of v with respect to y, that is ux is equal to vy, and partial derivative of v with respect to x is minus times partial derivative of u with respect to y, that is vx is equal to minus uy. So therefore from this I can write, this will be equals to ux plus vx is equal to 0, because when I take 2 common, that will be 0 on the right hand side, and here also when I take 2 common, that will be 0 on the right hand side. So since uy is equal to minus vx, so this will be minus u vx, and vy is equal to ux, so that will be plus 2v, sorry, not 2 has already cancelled, so v ux is equal to 0. Now here ux and vux, so when I'm and here vx and uvx, so when I multiply this with u and this with v, and when I add, I'll get the value of v. So suppose this is 3 and this is 4, multiply by u, equation 3 by u, and 4 by v, and add. So what I'll get? This by u, so u into u square ux plus uv vx plus we are adding, so here we are multiplying by 4 by v, so minus uv minus uv vx and plus v square ux equal to 0. So this will get cancelled and u square ux plus v square ux, so that is u square plus v square times ux is equal to 0. So here we have the product of two terms to be 0, so either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0, but initially we have assumed this is non-zero. Since u square plus v square is non-zero, we have assumed, that implies ux has to be 0. So we have ux is equal to 0. In similar manner, when I multiply this by v and this by u, and when I subtract, I'll get the value of vx, and that vx to be similarly vx is equal to 0. Therefore f dash of z I am having to be ux plus I vx, so that is 0, f dash of z to be 0. So when I integrate, I will get f of z to be integration of 0 plus constant of integration, so which is c, and f of z is constant, and that is what we wanted to prove. Thank you.